Today's show will be about some very important news that could make XRP the digital currency of the future in Europe. A lot of people have talked about whether or not the European Union agrees with the crazy estimate that one XRP is worth $60,000. By making things easier, this change is meant to make it easier for the huge number of transactions that will be handled through this route. The main topic of conversation right now is the idea that XRP, a digital asset that most investors in the US are familiar with, could become the digital euro, or, even more interestingly, the main way that the euro and other digital currencies are traded. Welcome back. You've come back to the place you always go to find out about the latest news about XRP. We have some great news to share today, but first I'd like to ask of you. If you enjoy what we've created, please show your support by clicking the like button, making sure you are subscribed to our channel, and turning on the warning bell to join our wonderful community. Finally, some good news. We are about to give away a lot of XRP because we are getting close to having 60,000 members. The process of joining is very easy. There are only 3 steps to follow. Find out as soon as possible more about this. You should not miss this chance. Make sure that the word money side is in your thoughts and notes if you want to be in the drawing for the prize. The big picture mind behind Ripple Labs is this person. Chriselson gave a great description of this new and interesting idea. His claim that XRP is about to become becoming the idea of a world bridge currency came up many times. One thing that makes this interesting is that it can be used in different ways. Ripple's XRP can be used with 3 different types of digital money: the euro, the yen, and the dollar. There is no reason for you to change to a different one. The currency that will be used for these transfers is meant to be XRP. The idea of being able to easily change a digital euro into XRP and then back to dollars is intriguing. XRP is what makes the link. This episode talks about many things, such as how the French central bank picked XRP as the base for the digital euro, how the Digital Euro Association praised Ripple, and even how Forbes thinks XRP could be worth $60,000 in the future. This really important information is what is being talked about right now. We need to talk about the facts. The real goal of Bitcoin was to create a new currency that didn't need a central bank to back it up. Because of this, Bitcoin can be seen as a way to store value. The idea behind Ripple is very different from other ideas. We are using the same cutting-edge technology, but this time we are building a web of value exchange that doesn't depend on money transfers. With Ripple, you don't have to move to a different virtual currency in order to use it. It works with all kinds of monies, like real, dollars, euros, and UN money. In addition to having a form of money based on math that works like Bitcoin, Ripple's main job is to make things possible. The vast majority of people will likely use because of the work that has been done with Ripple. People can use Ripple with money that they already have, like dollars, euros, or yen. The digital euro is coming to market much faster than it ever has before. There has been a big change. It's hard to believe that a big step forward in software development has happened in less than 3 days. This new technology makes it possible to send and receive digital euros without an internet connection on gadgets that are already in use. This makes these transfers much more accessible. A lot of work has been done, so it's clear that the digital euro is getting closer and closer to becoming a reality. Ripple Labs has been very helpful in the growth of the company. Actually, this growth is the reason why the Digital Euro Group just recently praised Ripple for its work. Because of these events that have happened since then, the price of XRP has been going up and down in strange ways. This is a big deal for both buyers and fans of the digital currency, because it happens at the same time as progress in the digital euro and Ripple's important role in it. More and more people are talking about the recent changes in the price of XRP, and a lot of them think that these changes aren't just due to technical issues. A lot of people think that the big price increases are really due to more action and volume on the XRP ledger than they are. Just 3 days ago, the price of XRP went up by a huge amount, hitting an amazing $42,441. This was the 3rd largest increase in its history. A well-known person in the neighborhood who goes by the name It's Jack the Ripper, he said that the price of XRP going up to more than $5.700 was one of the strangest things that had happened. At the same time, a new competitor, the CryptoTrove Fund token, went up to $267 on the XRP ledger right after it was released. For those who don't know, the CryptoTrove Fund coin has become a major player in the cryptocurrency market very quickly. It quickly became the most important token on the XRP system and jumped to the top of the rankings in just 6 days. People are very excited about the fact that it will start in less than 3 days. Even though it has already caught a lot of attention, early buyers have a great chance right now during the pre-sale, especially since the total number of tokens available is limited to $120 million. There may be a supply shock because there are not enough things on the market. Just like Jack the Ripper said would happen after the pre-sale, eventually, he said, prices might go above to $167. Some people might think this was just a bug, but he was worried that it could be the start of a new wave of millionaires. Regardless, it's important to stress how important it is to do your own study. The clear message is being sent by the way things are right now. What you need to do is right now because things are changing. Since this is the case, it wasn't a surprise when Forbes said that XRP is worth around $60,000. In light of the fact that the XRP system keeps getting more deals, this is even more true. Think about the different forces that are at work. Any purchase that takes place on the ledger, whether XRP is being bought, sold, or transferred. Because these costs only happen in the XRP setting, they cause XRP tokens to be destroyed, which lowers the supply. Take a look how things are now. A lot of people are interested in XRP these days because XRP is useful. More and more governments, banking companies, central banks, and CBDCs are using it. There are more and more people who are using the XRP method. That being said, the CryptoTrove fund and other groups are choosing XRPL because its gas fees have been cut by a large amount. Because of all the extra activity that is happening, because the record is being used, a lot of XRP is being burned to pay for gas fees. Since there has been a big rise in interest for XRP, while the supply has been going down because of the burn-off. Should this be the case, then each XRP coin should be worth more, at the very least. We are seeing the start of a trend that suggests the value of XRP may go up by a lot. It might take a while for this trend to show up, but it does show that a lot of people think XRP will hit the amazing $60,000 mark. There is more to the worth that has been thought about than just a number. This is an example of how demand, value, and strategic scarcity are all linked. From this